General, thank you very much for your time. Firstly, are all the 7 suspects, bar the one that has COVID-19, going to appear in court today, and in which court will they be appearing?
Good morning, sir, and good morning to your listeners. All the 7 suspects that were arrested yesterday will be appearing this morning at Palm Ridge Court. As you correctly pointed out, the 8th one will join them at some later stage once the administration of the corporate process has been finalized.
The bail application will possibly be anticipated at this stage. Are you going to oppose bail? Do you know whether they're going to post bail?
We would like to respect that discretion that will be exercised by the National Prosecuting Authority together with court. Usually on the first appearance, the suspected individuals will make an indication to the court as to whether they would like to make application for bail, be it informal or formal. But that one we would like to leave to the prosecuting authority that will be taking this matter to court. So as of now, we are talking about them as being the suspects. Yes. Once they change title to become the accused, the baton is really given to the NPA to lead. We will support.
General, these are people who have looted millions of rands. Are you worried that there might be flight risks?
I'm worried that
there might be a flight risk.
Obviously, the investigating officers shall have visited the addresses where they reside, which is where the searches were conducted. There are various things that the court will take into consideration in deciding whether to grant the individuals bail or not. Usually, you are correct that the main aspect that they look at is whether an individual will be able to come back at court for the proceedings. So that is something that the investigator, together with the prosecuting authority, will be looking at. So there are certain processes that follow to determine that one. All what we know is that we know where they reside, we know their details, and that is part of the things that are needed in determining the issue of bail.
General, you may know indeed where they stay, but the trouble here is that these are high net worth individuals. In other words, they have lots of money, which allegedly has been stolen. Are you worried about them skipping the country? And in that instance then, do you want to oppose bail in court?
Yeah, you see that I want to leave that one because remember that I'm not an operative at that level. I can't come to the media and begin to determine, influence the prosecuting authority who look at the content of the statements. There are statements that guide as to whether there exists a risk or not, or the risk can be minimized by certain things. You know that in bail, when they grant bail, there are always conditions. These conditions are actually looking at how to minimize the risk of flight. Yes.
General, yesterday you spoke about something very interesting, that some of the people implicated in this, and I'm going to be specific because a name was mentioned and you were happy to also talk about that name. That's the Deputy President of the EFF, Floyd Shivambu. You mentioned that he has from time to time been in contact with you. Who contacted who?
I think that you are referring to the message that shall have been put on social media space. As a public official, my details are known, and everyone have got that right of contacting me.
Mm-hmm.
So, having been contacted by individuals, I was just confirming that there was such contact
All right.
between the leader, as you say, and myself. And indeed, there are many other leaders that from time to time will be making contact. There are many individual South Africans that will be making contact.
Yes. General, I will respect the content of the conversation you would have had with Mr. Shibambu, but a member of the public might be concerned. This is a deputy president of one of the major opposition parties in the country. Should the public be rest assured that you were contacted not to be intimidated, but simply someone seeking information about the particular case at hand?
The public must rest assured that nobody from whatever environment will ever intimidate the Hawks.
General Godfrey Lebeya, we'll leave it there for the time being. Thank you very much.